Hello, and welcome to another exciting night of racing with the DESI Racing League. Tonight, we are at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We will have an exciting race tonight. Hi, my name is Earl out of St. Louis, and tonight we have Jamie Howell out of North Carolina, and Damon O'Brien is the producer from, where is he from? Little Canada or Maine. I didn't know
Maine.
people lived there. I didn't know people lived in Maine. Anyway, so I'm looking for an exciting race tonight. I'm looking for a bunch of strategy tonight and a great race with the DES Racing League. Jamie, what are you looking for tonight?
I'm looking good forward to some good, hard, clean racing like we're used to having on DES.
Yeah, we get a lot of members in the league come to the league because they seen a race on YouTube and seen how clean it was and not too many cautions and not too many crashes and just dumb stuff. This is a very clean league, and if you want to join us, come on and join us. Go to racedes.com, get all the information there, and you could be racing in our next race. We call this race the Remembrance 150 in honor of all of the fallen soldiers that have fallen in wars and conflict around the world. We send this race out to them. Happy Memorial Day. And we are gridded up. And it looks like that Neil Messino got the pole. After Neil, we have Eldon Stewart. Then Joseph G in third. I think he won one of the races recently, or came in second. Jordan Trice in fourth, an excellent racer. Yeah, he won last night. In fifth, Mark Holloway. In sixth, the famous Brent Thompson. Yes, ladies, he is famous. Seventh, Con Campbell. Eighth, Ryan Engel. Ninth, Sam. 10th, Sean Dion. 11th, Michael Whitmore. And Stephen Coulette, 12th. Jamie, I'm tired of reading. You take the rest.
13th, you got Max Dinda. Starting 14th is Benjamin Richards. Starting 15th is in the 19 is Jalen Jones. I'm in the pits.
And now we're doing the pace lap, so we're getting ready to start. This should be very exciting. I can say those are some pretty cars out there. Our users paint the cars themselves, and those are some pretty. Them cars sure are pretty.
Okay, so we missed 3 drivers. We got Michael Jones, Cooper DiBiase, and was it Darius Butler as well in the race tonight.
Great catch, Jamie. Great catch. The pace car is off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we're off.
Eldon's taking the early lead going into 3 and 4. Going to take the first lap here.
Yeah, a racer that you got to look out for is Jordan. He won last night.
Oh, we got a spin coming into the tri-oval.
And we have our first caution.
It looked like Sam in the 66 got loose out of 3. As he gets loose, cars begin to check up. As they checked up, a couple of drivers tried to miss it and got involved. And if I'm not mistaken, the 77 of...
Here's a replay of what happened. Oh no.
No. So the 77 of Stephen Olette and Michael Jones collect, trying to avoid 66 of Sam Stephanatis. That is really unfortunate on the first lap.
Let's hope there's not that much damage so they can get back into the race. Oh no. And we're live, back again. And if you want to race with us at DES, here's our schedule. Sunday nights, 8 p.m. are Xfinity. Trucks, Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Road races, GT3s, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, and 34 Legends for all you late folks. You can come race with us Mondays, 11 p.m. Eastern. Come on and join our Discord at racedes.com. So that was totally unexpected. Was that the first lap?
We were coming to the first green flag lap. Yes, sir, Earl. That's totally. I was going back over watching the replay here, and it just Steven and Michael were just trying to avoid Sam, and when they did, it's just they had nowhere to go, thinking he might stay up on the track, going high, and he stayed low.
Are they in the pits or back on the track? All right. Hopefully it's not that much damage so they can compete tonight. So this race is 100 laps. I'm thinking it's going to come down to pit strategy. If we don't have too many cautions, if there will be a period where there'll be a long green run, and it's going to come down to pit strategy. There's the number 45 car, Brent Thomas. Yes, Brent Thompson. He is famous. Brent's the one that does all the advertising for the league. You might see him on different Facebook sites. That's Brent Thompson. There's Ryan Engel, one of the great racers here. Well, he was one of the great racers here. He's been slipping off lately. We've had some great competition coming to this league to make Ryan look human now. Are we going green here? And the pace car is off, and we're about to go green again.
And we're off again. Let's see if we can
off
get one
again.
lap here, Earl. That'd be nice, right?
So one thing I noticed when I was driving this track in the truck race last week is that the coming out of turn 3 and 4, you have to be careful.
Yes, sir. She gets light and loose in the rear. It's almost like coming up out of Dover's 2 and 4.
And we're looking at the back of Eldon Stewart's car. He's our leader right now. Can he hold it? Can he?
Got a little 2-car battle right now going on for 56 here between Brent Thompson and 75 of Neil Maxino.
Well, they are battling and look like Brent took that position. Oh, he tapped Brent. But Brent saves it. Oh, great job, Brent. Great job. Yeah, he gave Brent a little love tap.
Unfortunately, Michael Jones is in the pits. He didn't seem to have a lot of damage from that incident.
Let's take a look at that incident with Michael Jones.
Yeah, I was talking about the wreck earlier. He was caught up in that first caution.
Eldon is still in first place, and Joe G, we call him, third place, and Jordan Trouser moved up to second place. Yeah, I think he won that race last night at Montegi. As our producer called it, Montebello. That's one thing I've learned about racing with these guys is that you cannot go hot and hard from lap 1 to the lap 100. You got to take it easy to try to conserve fuel and conserve tires, and then make your push later in the race instead of trying to get in first place and hold it for the entire race. It's almost impossible.
I think we're having technical difficulties. We're still showing replay here on our screen.
So we are live and has been live for a minute. Apologize for that, folks. Looks like Joseph G is right. Oh, Joseph G is trying to make a move. Can he get first place? Can he? Has it. Joseph G is now our leader.
And at the same time, 75 Neil Maxino made the pass on Jordan Trask.
I'm thinking over the last few races, Jordan has learned a thing or two.
Caution, caution, caution.
Let's see what's caused this caution. Oh no, who is it? Hold it. Oh no, couldn't save it. He couldn't save it. What driver was that?
I believe that was the 14 of Michael Whitmore. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that started coming out of the tri-oval.
Yeah, he tapped the 66 car and just lost it. That's very unfortunate for Michael Whitmore. That's probably the end of his race. Because I've seen car parts flying all over the place.
Oh, so that means Mr. Michael Jones going to catch the lucky dog and get his lap back here and get back on the lead lap.
We have cars coming in the pit. Is everyone coming in the pit? Look like everyone's coming in the pit. Remember what I said about pit strategy?
We had a few cars stay out.
Yeah, 3 stay out.
So Sean Dion and Darice Butler stayed out.
But we're on lap 17.
Yes, sir. On lap 17, early here. Early strategy moves.
Seems like some of these guys got real slow pit crews. Yeah, look at that. He doesn't have a front end, but he's still out there rolling. That's determination right there, folks. Determination.
Yes, sir. He was caught up in that wreck in the very first wreck we had. Let's see how this is going to play out. Or is he going to go into pits now? He's coming in the pits now. Him and Sean Dion come in together.
And who just went in the pits? Somebody behind him.
That's probably our lucky dog, Michael Jones. Yep. Come in, get his 4 fresh tires, fuel her up, and get back in the line, and hopefully get back to the front and make a run here.
We have 2 races left in this. This is one race we have. After this, we have 1 race left in this season. And right now, as far as the point standing goes, Ryan Engel is leading the points with 312 points. Jordan Trask is right behind him with 306. Todd Perrott from Canada has 297. Logan has 289. Neil has 277. Marcus with 271. Brent is still in the chase with 249. Eldon with 248. We call him Elvis. Jamie's in the mix with 244. And Cody Anderson is at 238.
Yeah, see, could you bring that top 10 back for me, please, sir? So with the 2 races left, Earl, you got your 2 top guys running in the top 5. This is gonna get interesting.
Is Todd Perrant from Canada in this race?
Unfortunately, Todd is on vacation, but hey, enjoy yourself, buddy.
Todd's on the beach with his feet up, drinking a diet root beer soda.
Pulling for Auburn and Alabama. Go Tigers.
That's Missouri Tigers. So it seems that all the drivers is pitted. So now if you play your cars right, can you make it to the end of the race with just the gas in your car?
I
Or
don't
will you
believe
have to pit
so.
again?
I think the max. I think you can only run about 65, 70 laps, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't practiced with the Xfinity here, so I can't give y'all this time around a good estimation.
The pace car is off, and here we go again. Watch out for that wall, drivers. Watch out for the wall. It has your name on it. Elvis is back in the lead. Well, this is some good racing from the top 5. But I'm watching number 7, Ryan Engel. He says hold him back right now. If he stays with it, you'll see him make his way towards the front later in the race. Oh, he saved it.
I believe that was Steven O'Leary.
We're watching the number 45, Brent Thompson. How did his black blow?
That's what it looks like when your rear end blows, folks.
Here's the battle for first again. And Joey G takes it again.
He's looking very strong, Earl.
And that wall comes right up on it fast, doesn't it? Eldon Stewart is in second place, closely behind Joey G. And I'm thinking this is live racing and it's not the replay anymore.
Got Neil Maxino trying to make a pass for 5th place here against Jalen Jones. Jalen's making that second groove work pretty good for him. Gets the nice runs off the turns 2 and 4 and keeps Neil from being able to make the pass. And you are correct. Sounds like Brent is having internet problems.
Did Brent leave the race?
No, he's saying he's having issues though.
Yeah, that was the first time in history that we've seen a car blow up from the back without getting touched by anyone.
I noticed the more Neil and Jalen battle, the top 4 start to pull away just a little more every lap. But Jalen does have the fastest lap of the race so far in 30:56.
Going that fast. Oh, not the apron. Stay off the apron. Somebody scraped the wall. This track, you have to be kind of talented to run this. It's not as easy as it looks. You're on lap 30 of 100.
And our top 10 is Joey G, Eldon Stewart, George Crass, Ryan Engel, Neil Maxino, Jalen Jones, Con Campbell, and Sam Stefanidis. Michael Jones has made his way back into the top 10 after being a lap down. And in 10th place is Mark Holloway. Michael's having him a good run. He's gonna have to. He keeps pushing. He might get in the top 5 before our next green flag pit stop. He's our biggest mover of the race as well as with Jalen Jones.
So Michael Whitmore is out of the race, and who is that? Celine Dion, they out the race too?
Yeah, he must have sustained too much damage knowing he was going to just hold everybody up and be an issue with that front end being gone. You know how NASCAR is. You can't replace the front clip like you used to be able to.
These top 4 got a little space going on now.
Yeah, I believe Jalen and Neil burned or at least got the tires too hot racing each other that early in the run. We're only 16 laps in, and they're way off the pace. So at least Jalen is at the moment.
You see the way Ryan is just hanging back, staying behind the driver, conserving. That conserves fuel.
And if you back up the corner, you ain't driving it so hard, you're not burning it going in, and you just get into a little bit easy out. He may win this race.
I know he wants it. It's been a while since he won one. There was a gap between. There was a gap between second and third. Are they catching up?
As of right now, they're at a second now, 1.1 seconds off. Second, third, or third and fourth, excuse me, off of first and second.
Yeah, Con Campbell just learned how to paint cars, and he painted him a beautiful car. Jordan Trask is in third place. This how you know that Jordan has improved his driving skills, because previously Jordan would just run for first. I think Jordan realized that he don't have to run for first, and he can hang back and just wait for his opportunity to take the lead.
Yeah, he used to burn his stuff up too quickly, and he'd always fall back, or he'd push too hard because he did that, and unfortunately he would either wreck or just lose it some. But he's gotten a lot better, I'd say. A lot better within the last 5 or 6 races, and keeps it. He's usually always in the top 4, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, he's a racing fanatic. Jordan is the one that wants to know the track temperature, the track conditions, the weather, who's on the track, what are they doing, their time. Jordan is a racing fanatic.
And speaking of Jordan, you got Ryan starting to press him now towards the end, about halfway through this run. I guess he's trying to make him get a little loose in the corner so he can make the pass easier for himself.
Did we have a driver go in the pit?
Oh, we have had another driver leave the race. He must have had too much damage to continue on.
Oh, look at Ryan Engel pulling up on Jordan. He's not overtaking him yet. Oh, the wall, the wall. And he just overtook him. Because of the darn wall. That wall has taken out a mini drive.
And slowed him down just enough for Ingles to get around him. Oh.
I hope we don't have any tire damage. Now Jordan is in 4th place and Ryan Engel is in 3rd place. Our leader is still Joey G. Was that someone in the pits or someone coming out of the pits? Now they're coming up on lap traffic. This should be interesting.
So Sean Dion has come back out of the pits.
We have some space between the drivers now, and this should be real interesting now.
It looks like Sean has got his damage repaired from that early wreck, and unfortunately he's only 24 laps down, but he can still make up some ground and get points. Anything can happen. We got 57 laps to go.
All I can say, it's a beautiful day for racing, folks, and you can be racing in our next DES League race. All you have to do is go to racedes.com and tell us which race you want to race in. You can race in one or you can race in all of them. There are no requirements, no money required. You just sign up for the league and you'll be in the next race. Come join us at racedes.com. Get on our Discord. There's someone there. Like, if you go to a league and you go to different Discords and you see there's no one ever in the room in the Discords, our Discord has people in there all the time. We discuss racing, baseball, football, feet, everything you can think of. We're discussing it. Come and join us and have a good time. Join the league, get in the race. I can promise you, you will enjoy it. We're looking at our leader, Joey G, coming up on some lap traffic.
Number 19, Jalen Jones, is coming to pits. First green flag pit stop. Here we go.
Did he expand his lead? Yes, he did.
He has now got a 1.5 second lead over Eldon Stewart running in second, and right behind Eldon, here comes Ryan.
Jordan is still in fourth place.
Got a little bit of action spread out all over the track now. Con Campbell putting a little bit of pressure on Neal going into 3 and 4, trying to jump into that top 5 spot. Wonder when the leaders are going to start making their green flag pit stops.
Brent's back in the pit.
Our recruiter Brent Thompson's back in the pits along with number 77, Stephen Ouellette. Stephen's coming back out the pits now.
We have some courteous drivers here when they come up to lap traffic. They normally get out the way.
There's Joseph G taking another lap off of Max Steinda. He's now 3 laps down, and our lucky dog would be Brent Thompson if we get a caution now. Joseph has now pulled out a 2.3 second gap on our second place, number 4, Eldon Stewart.
Joseph. Can he hold that lead? Is Shaggy making a move, or Shaggy just going to hang behind? Ooh, who is that? That was close.
That would be the number 12 of Darius Butler that's racing old Eldon Stewart mighty hard.
Is Ryan making a move? Is Ryan making a move for second place? Can he? He's taking over second place. Is that a 2.5 second lead Joey G has?
He sure does, and it's just slowly ticking up more and more each lap.
Great equalizer is the pits. Or a caution flag.
We're on 38 laps for the leaders here on tires and fuel, so I don't know how much longer they're going to be going. They've been racing pretty hard since the last green flag. was thrown.
Yeah, we just over halfway through the race. Is Ryan getting a little bit of a lead?
He's starting to pull away from Eldon, and he's slightly ticking off a tenth here and there per lap, but it's here and it's gain and then lose, gain and lose. See how this lap traffic works for Joey. See if he'll hold him up enough for Ryan, get a little bit of run, catch him.
Yeah, you can use those lap cars to your advantage or disadvantage.
Lap car, Jalen Jones going around Ryan Engel with his 9-lap tires here. Ryan's not gonna be a hard ball and race someone with fresh tires. He's gonna keep racing for that win.
Tires do make a difference. I didn't know that until I joined the DES iRacing League.
All right, so we got a battle here for third place. Jordan's trying to make the pass on Eldon going down the backstretch here.
Did Eldon burn up his tires too soon?
Yeah, I believe he pushed hard like he normally does early on.
Oh, the number, what is that, number 48? Whoa.
Lap car from Max Steinda.
Is he on fresh tires also?
He is. He only has 6 laps on his tires as our leaders here have 43, getting ready to go on 44. Eldon is eating up Jordan's back bumper. He is wanting to get back by him. Oh, he can get back to the throttle a little bit sooner, but he can't keep her down and hold her throttle down. Starts to get loose on him.
Somewhere Ryan Engel took the lead. And Jordan is in second. Eldon is in third. Joey G is back
Joey
in seventh.
G pitted and we didn't even notice it, Earl. He pit and we didn't notice it. We were watching the battle with Eldon and Jordan.
That means these other guys got to pit soon.
Yes, and that started it. Here comes Neil Maxino's in the pits now. And you can only run a few laps when they start pitting like that. Eldon Stewart is now on pit road, along with Michael Jones. Wonder how long
Looks
Ryan.
like Ryan Engel coming in.
Oh, he's coming in as well. Him and Jordan Trask both come in together.
Who has the faster pit crew? Who has?
So far, fastest pit stop's a 14.4. That belongs to Con Campbell's guys. Eldon had a 15 on pit road. Ryan Eagle had a 14.8. And our leader now is Joseph G. Cycle right back up to him.
That's why I said pit strategy will come into play in this race.
Huge strategy, Earl. He's got almost a 9-second lead on Ryan in second place.
What, he has 3 or 4 laps on those tires?
He just hit lap 5, going on 5.
And so this is going to be interesting. Can he make it the rest of the race with these tires?
.45 to go. I mean, they can make it, but that doesn't mean they're gonna be able to hold it too much.
You can't, if you try to make it, you can't push too hard, but you can't let them get too far ahead either.
Yeah, I wonder if Joey realizes that he's starting to back his corners up, because I've watched the gap drop down to almost 2 seconds below what it was. It's now 6.9 to Ryan. It was at almost 9 and counting. I see what he's doing. He's trying to save some fuel. He just ran a whole second slower than Ryan did. Saving fuel, saving tires. Knows he's got a huge gap. Ryan's going to have to push to catch him. By the time he catches him, his tires will be too hot. He's going to use up his equipment. He won't be able to race him.
Strategy, folks. Strategy. So Ryan is catching him, but is he pushing too much to catch him?
Well, Ryan running 30-90s. Joey G's running 31-40s.
Did he tap the wall? Using the car in front of him to save fuel.
He's backed his lap time off almost 3/4 of a second. So he's running 31-40s, just like Joey G. So,
And 30 laps to go.
I don't know if he's using them so much to.
And we're back live, even though it says replay. Brent that made his way up to 7th.
He got his lap back. He just made it up to 7th spot. That's crazy. That's good, though.
Especially the way we saw his rear end blow up like that. Now, those are superior driving skills.
Top 5 still has not changed. Been the same guy. Joey G, Ryan Eagle, Eldon Stewart, Jordan Trass, and Neil Maxino.
Hey, why don't we take a look? Is Con Campbell still on the track?
Con is still running 6th place.
That's the car that Con Campbell painted himself. He just learned how to paint a car, and that car is beautiful. Even though it got Kentucky stuff on there, you can just ignore that. You got blue flames on the hood, connecting all the way to the back. Is that chrome?
It looks like he's got the chrome overlay on it.
He put chrome on that thing. He just learned how to paint cars. So come on and join us at DES. You need a car painted? You want certain things on it? Let us know. There's someone here that knows how to paint cars and will do it for you. Me, myself, personally, I like running my Polygrip 34 Legend car for the Polygrip users out there.
I know these drivers are wishing for a caution.
I know Brent Thompson. Well, no, not Brent Thompson. I know they are wishing for a caution. Are we going to go green flag all the way through? Are we? Brent. Joey G, what he has, a 6 second, almost a 7 second? No, a 6 second lead now.
Oh no, he has dropped that down to
Oh,
four and a
it's a
half.
4. Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness.
Ryan's coming. They're running close to the same laps, but it looks like Joe is trying to save this little every lap. He's running 3/10 slower that last lap.
And we have a little pause in the action, how about a word from our sponsors? Well, we don't have any sponsors yet. If you want to hear your company name being broadcast live on YouTube TV around the world, we always willing to take a sponsor. So get in contact with us at racedes.com and you can sponsor the next race. We may name the race after you if you give enough money. But in the meantime, let's go through the schedule. We have Xfinity's. These cars that we run in here, we have one more race in the season. You can get in it. It's Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Trucks, Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Road races, GT3s, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And the 34 Legends where I drive my Polydent car and my Depends car for the people that can't make it to the bathroom. Those races are at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to Race DES. Click on the Discord link. Come to our Discord. Say hi. And we'll tell you how to get in the league. No requirements necessary. No funds necessary. And now, back to the race.
All right, so we had a little incident, but no contact between Brent Thompson and Michael Jones a few laps ago. Brent went in and he looked like he got a little tight, pushed up the track, and Michael thought he was going to hit him and went to avoid and got into the wall a little bit, and they both were just on pit road getting fresh tires. Joey G, boy.
How many laps we have left? 20 laps to go, and now we have less than a 3-second lead for Joey G. Ryan is coming. Yes, he is.
Now at 2.8 seconds.
18 laps left. So this is the time to do it. Can Joey G hold him off? Where's Jordan at? He's third.
Jordan's only about a second and a half off of Ryan Engel. And then you got Eldon Stewart right behind Jordan. Lap card is going to be a problem coming out of 4.
That was almost a catastrophe for Ryan. Oh, Jordan got a little tap. Or was that Eldon? Eldon got a little tap, but he maintained it and still racing. Looks like Joey G still got a 2.8 second lead. Can he hold that lead for, 14 more laps?
Ooh, Ryan
Can
has
you
got the
imagine?
lead back up to 3 seconds now. Or excuse me, Joey G got the lead back up to 3 seconds.
So he's pushing a little harder now.
Yeah, I think he was saving his right front. That way he knew when Ryan got to him, he wasn't going to have anything to really for him to race with. Because now he's picked his lap times up.
Can you imagine who the points leader would be if Joey G would have started the league at the first race?
2 races in a row. I think he won last week.
Did he win last week or got second last week?
That I'm not sure. I cannot remember. I'm just spitballing here. I know he's been in the front every race he's been in so far.
Yes, he has. Can Ryan catch him? That's the question of the day. Can you catch him, Ryan? Do you have enough left?
$13 to go. He's got a 2.8 second gap to make up. He's running 0.2 quicker.
Every time I look at Joey G's car, I think it's a Taco Bell car. I must be hungry.
Oh, we had a car spin on pit road.
Oh, no.
That would be the 56 of Mark Holloway. He was coming in and he looked like he lost it on entry.
Looked like he saved it, though. And back to live racing. Here we go. Joey G. I think he lost a couple of tenths of a second. Ryan is catching him. But does he have enough race left to catch him? It's only 10 laps left.
They're running almost identical lap times. Ryan might not have anything left. Even though his tires are 4 laps newer, he's also been pushed extremely hard the last 27 laps. As we stand right now, we only have 6 cars on the lead lap. Starting with Joey G, Ryan Engel, George Trask, Eldon Stewart, Neil Maxino in 5th, and Con Campbell in 6th, all on the lead lap.
Way to go, Con Campbell. I only said that because I want you to do my Trump. Hurry up.
About ready to start calling Mr. Con, Mr. Consistency, calling Con, Mr. Consistent Campbell.
Yeah, it looks like Joey G got that lead back up to 3 with 7 laps left.
Yeah, I'm watching lap times. The last lap he ran a 32.35 and Ryan ran a 32.47. And I think Ryan's right front is just burning. She's probably screaming.
So it appears that when Joey G pitted before everyone else, that made the difference. Pit strategy.
Well, I think some waited too long to make their move. When he went, the leader's got a decent gap on you. You got to go with him because he's going to come out with fresher tires. He's going to be running faster lap time. He's going to be running you back down before you get a chance to get to pit road, pass you before you get a chance to get to pit road, make the lap back, and then pass you before you come back off again. I think this is the second time this has bitten Ryan waiting too long to pit. Or he finished second place, the same thing happened. Good racer though, doesn't take anything away from that.
So right now our top 3 are Joey G, Ryan Engel, and Jordan Trask might make a podium place this week. An excellent racer. All our racers here at DES Racing League are excellent. We have 5 laps to go. Joey G still carrying the lead. Can Ryan catch him? If my memory serves me right, and I think that memory left me years ago, I think Ryan is the points leader.
Yeah, he's got, I believe, like 8 points or something. I can't.
And Jordan will get some points to keep up with Ryan. So it's going to come down to that last race next week at the DES iRacing League.
Okay, so currently he's got a 6-point lead on Jordan. He'll gain a few here because he's going to finish in front of him as long as there's no late race caution here with 2 laps to go. 3 to go, excuse me. So then, yeah, next week's going to be crucial. Next week's going to be really crucial.
So it's fair to say next week's placement is going to determine the winner of the inaugural iRacing DES League race. It's going to determine the championship point leader. I'm just curious because I've been seeing that Ally car in a bunch of shots. It's like, is he like 90 laps down now? Because people always pass him.
He's 4 laps down right now. That would be Darius Butler in the 12.
Two laps to go. This is the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Ryan will be able to catch him. It is Joey G in first place. Ryan has made up some time, but it's not enough race left for him to catch him. Unless Joey G does something, just will destroy his car. Looks like he will be the winner of this race.
And he takes the checkered flag with Ryan coming in second place.
And Jordan in third place. Elvis fourth place. Macasino fifth place. That's our winner, Joey G. You try to pronounce it because I'm not.
I want to say it's Grijalva, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're correct. I think he said the J is an H. But I like Joey G better.
It's so much easier. You can't jack it up. It's like when I was in the Army at Basic, they called me Howell.
Go do them burnout, Joey G. Do them burnouts. Congratulations.
All right, thanks for joining us for this nice long race of 100 laps. Your top 10 for the race: Joey G, Ryan Engel, Jordan Trask, Eldon Stewart, Neil Maxino, Con Campbell, Stefanidis, Michael Jones, Brent Thompson, and Jalen Jones.
Let's get our third place winner in the booth, shall we? Give them a couple of minutes. They probably had to go TT after this long, long race, and they don't wear the pins like I do. Jordan Trask, congratulations on your third place victory.
Thank you very much. That was a tough one.
So you started off the race. Were you in first for a minute in the race? What happened? Did you lose them? What was your strategy? Because I see you was up front, then back to like fourth or fifth, and then made it back to third. What happened?
I made it up to first. I was following Eldon up there close to the lead, but over time, Joseph was just faster, and I think I was a little bit better on tires in the long run, but he was just faster overall. It didn't matter how much I saved. He was out there to like a 4 or 5 second lead. I gave up a lot of time exiting the pits, maybe 2 seconds or so. Maybe I would have had a chance at beating Ryan, but I didn't have anything for Joseph up front.
So watching you race every week, I noticed a change from the previous races where you went 100% from lap one. Now I see you hanging back a little more, trying to save tires. Is that your strategy?
I don't know. I don't think I've changed too much, especially on 1.5 miles. On super speedways, I usually go pretty strong all the way through because there isn't much saving to do there. But generally, I just try to follow someone I know is pretty good with tire saving, like Ryan Engel there or Eldon Stewart, and I'll see what lines they're running and try to learn from them through the race.
Well, once again, Jamie, you have any questions?
Yeah, so did the track seem like it was slick once you guys kind of thinned out and just spread out the way you were?
Yeah, it was quite slick, especially when you were pushing for lap times. But if you were pushing, you were killing your tires. So we were all riding it pretty easy. And then, I was trying to push at the end, but the tires were so worn out. Getting near the end of the first run, the tires were below 50%, and they were about 60% there at the end. But there's only so much you can do. Once you start sliding them, it just keeps getting worse every lap.
Did you feel your car ran better alone or better in traffic? I know it's kind of almost like a redundant question, but sometimes it's...
Yeah, there really isn't too much of a difference. It's kind of nice when you're on your own because you can just focus on running your line. But the one thing is when you're behind someone, you do get a bit of a draft, so you have to keep in mind you're entering the corner with a little more speed. But overall, it's not too different.
We're noticing the points race that you're second place, so next week's race will determine our points leader. Once again, congratulations on your third place win, Jordan. Have a great night. Celebrate.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
And good luck next week.
Thank you.
Let's bring down our second place winner, Ryan Engel. Ryan Engel, congratulations on your second place victory.
Thank you, fellas.
How hot did you get them tires pushing trying to catch Joey, man?
It wasn't too bad. I still had 70% on the right front. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. But, yeah, I was pushing there at the end. I just gave up way too much time on pit entry. Y'all know I like to speed on pit entry and green flags, so try not to do it again. Gave up about 2 seconds to Jordan there on that pit entry, and then coming out, I probably waited 2 or 3 laps too late to pit. So That's what cost me. But anyway, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. It was 4 laps difference, and I was wondering if maybe you were going to, because you've done that before where you waited like 3 or 4 laps longer, and then we had the same result, and I was going to ask you if that was the same strategy you were going for, but not for the same result.
Yeah, it was the same. I was kind of hoping for, since we got a caution or two there at the beginning, I was kind of hoping somebody would loop it going into entry of pit road, but it just didn't happen. I stayed out just a touch too long. So can't ever bank on cautions in this series, and I should know that by now.
I know, right? You got the first 2 or 3 cautions, and then just like normal, green flag the rest of the way.
That's it.
Well, Ryan, you're our points leader in the series, and next week race will determine who is the winner of the inaugural DES Racing Championship. Good luck to you, Ryan.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to ask you one more question on that since we're here. You're
Okay.
you're going to have roughly about, I want to say 10 points because Jordan's right behind you, 6 points out before this race.
Hmm.
Are you planning on just staying ahead of him or staying relatively close?
I'm just gonna see where my cards lie. I've been having a lot of PC issues. It's caused me to actually disconnect out of 2 races here in the Xfinity series, so that cost me a big chunk. And the last thing I want to do is affect anybody's championship points race. So if the PC's running good, I'll try to be up there. But if not, I'm just gonna hang around, just see what happens.
Well, my suggestion to you to help you avoid that is buy a new PC before next week.
Well, I'm glad you offered, Earl. I'll take it.
We're going to let DES pay for that sponsorship.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. Congratulations on your second place finish. Go ahead and celebrate, and you have a good night.
All right. Thanks, guys, and congratulations to everybody else. Good win to Joseph. It was a lot of fun racing with him. See y'all later.
And now let's bring our winner up, Joey G. Joey G, congratulations on the win. Joey G, congratulations on your win.
Hey, buddy, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, we noticed that when you pit before everyone else. Were you happy to see other drivers not going in when you went in?
Yeah, so Charlotte's a little bit weird. The right front especially, it matters so much. Coming out of the corners, this car leans on it, and you tend to push if you try to exit. So I knew I had to pit before everybody and hope they come a couple laps later, or if anything, just right behind me is fine. But that time you make up on fresh tires will equal out the fresh tires that they have when they come in. Should they come in 3 or 4 laps later? As you notice there, it kind of evened out about 3 or so seconds. Our tires equalized. So yeah, it was pretty nice that the strategy went how I hoped, pretty much.
Now you had a 9-second lead after everybody made green flag pit stops, and I noticed your lap times were roughly 2 to 3 tenths slower than the second place car. Now was that by design, so you'd save your right front?
Exactly. So it's all about managing the gap. Of something I've learned the hard way. I've had big leads like that, and you run them off, and you burn the tires and you run them into the ground, and then the guy catches you. So I've learned that lesson the hard way. You got to manage that gap. You got 9 seconds to work with. That's a long time. So you back it down, protect your stuff. That guy's got to catch you. He's going to run him into the ground. It'll catch up to him, and then hopefully it'll work out there. And today it did.
It was great watching you race, Joey G. And we was wondering if that early pit when everybody didn't pit, was that going to win you the race? Because you said it's going to come down to pit strategy, and your pit strategy was excellent. And congratulations on. Did you win a race previous to this one?
No. So this is my only second race with these guys. The first one was last week, where I think I finished third on that 3 wide finish. That was fun. So this would be my first win, right?
Congratulations on your first win. Yeah, last week that was at 3 wide, the closest finish in DES League racing history. And you're an excellent driver, and happy to have you in the league. Congratulations, and go get you a root beer and go celebrate.
Absolutely, man. It was a blast. I'm glad these guys welcomed me with open arms, and they're great drivers. You know, you can't have a good league without great drivers. Everybody was respectful, especially the lap down cars. You know, that you have some leagues where they fight you tooth and nail on the final laps. But these guys are very respectful. They know a lot of racecraft. So hats off to the drivers tonight.
Thank you, Joey, and you have a great night.
You too as well, sir. And just a big shout out one more time for Dad, always supporting me. Thanks for the win. And as well, I'm sorry for, I want to say for Memorial Weekend for my grandfather. He's one of two who served. I'm the second in our entire family. He served back in the Korean War. So shout out to Granddad there.
Well, shout out to Dad and Granddad, and thank you once again for being in this league, and have a good night.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Well, that wraps it up at the DES iRacing League, but fret not. If you want your opportunity to be in the same place of Joey G and win a race, you can come join us at racedes.com. If you like the Xfinity cars like you've seen today, that's Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern time. All times are Eastern. Trucks, if you like running trucks, I'm trying to get me a truck painted with the X-Lax logo on it. Those trucks are Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Road races, GT3s, you have Ferraris and Porsches and stuff like that. If that's your thing, Thursdays, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And the 34 Legends car, Monday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have your choice. Just go to Race DES, click on the Discord link. We're in there. Somebody waiting on you, invite you in the room, tell you how to get in the league, and you could be in our next week race. So, Jamie, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, just a big shout out to all the families that lost family members serving our country.
Big shout out to all the family members that lost service members protecting our country and protecting our freedom. And I want to thank our producer, Damon O'Brien from Little Canada, Maine. Jamie from North Carolina. My name is Earl, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, signing off from the DES iRacing League.
Sayonara.